Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Roza. Hi, everyone.
Okay, we have 100 common phrasal verbs today. We used each of them in a sentence with their short meanings. We'll play each sentence with a pause so you can shadow along. And then Eric and Lisa will explain 10 of them in detail. And please remember to give a like to our video so we can grow and make more videos for your English. Ready, Rosa?
Ready.
Let's start then.
Wow. How can you account for all this missing money?
Oh no, he is going to blow up because of this mess.
Oh dear, the car is going to break down again.
Help! I think someone is trying to break in the house.
Really? Did they actually break up after all those years?
Wow, this new plan could really bring about some amazing changes.
Please, don't bring up that embarrassing story again.
Great. Just tell him, I will call back in about an hour, okay?
This big party will call for a lot of preparation.
Hey, please calm down and tell me exactly what happened.
Don't worry about me. Please just carry on with your conversation.
Are you sure you can carry out such a difficult task alone?
Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up in a minute.
Could you please help me clean up before our guests arrive?
Guess what? I came across this really cool old coin in the garden.
Oh, please come back. We will all miss you so much.
Hello, please come in and make yourself comfortable.
I'm so sorry, but something important has come up at work.
Don't worry. You know, you can always count on me.
I really must cut down on sugar.
Oh dear, how can we deal with this problem?
Hey, you should drop by for a coffee sometime this week.
Could you please drop off this package at the post office?
After all that walking, we ended up right back where we started.
Oh no, this old chair is about to fall apart.
I finally managed to figure out this really difficult puzzle.
Could you please take a moment to fill out this survey?
Wow. When did you find out you had won the lottery?
Isn't it wonderful that you two get along so well?
I desperately need to get away for a weekend and just relax.
What time did you finally get back from your trip last night?
It's not a lot of money, but do you think we can get by for this month?
Quick, everybody get out now. Smell smoke.
I'm so glad. You're starting to get over your disappointment.
Hey, let's all get together for a barbecue this Saturday.
Wow! Are you really going to give away your old video games?
Please, you must give back my jacket before it gets cold.
Fine. You win. I give in. You can have the last cookie.
Come on, don't give up now. You are so close to success. Oh no, I forgot my wallet. We have to go back and get it.
What is all that noise? What in the world is going on outside?
Okay, let's go over the details. One last time.
I just managed to hand in my report before the deadline.
Could you please help me hand out these flyers?
Do you want to hang out at the mall after school today?
Don't you dare hang up on me. This is very rude.
Hold on. I think I hear someone knocking at the door.
Don't worry, we can iron out these minor issues tomorrow morning.
If you keep on practicing like this, you'll be a champion.
It's impossible to keep up with her. She talks so fast.
Oh no! Did you hear they are going to lay off 20 workers next month?
Please don't let me down this time.
Quick! Let in the cat before it starts to rain.
Wow, the movie really did live up to all the positive reviews.
Could you please look after my cat for me this weekend?
It's very unkind to look down on people with less money.
Oh no, I can't find my keys. Can you help me look for them?
I really look forward to seeing you at the party.
That's a strange noise. I think we should look into it.
If you don't know the meaning, you can just look it up online.
Are you sure that's true, or did you just make up that excuse?
Instead of the coffee, I think, I'll opt for the tea today.
I was so sad to hear that his wonderful grandfather passed away.
Oh, it was so hot and crowded. I was going to pass out.
The company will slowly phase out this product over the next year.
Hey, it's not fair to pick on your little sister like that.
Could you please pick up some bread from the bakery?
Excuse me, could you point out on the map our location?
You should pull over and answer your phone.
Okay, kids, it's time to put away all of your toys now.
Why do you always have to put me down in front of other people?
Can we please put off cleaning the garage until tomorrow?
It's getting chilly. You should put on a sweater.
Quick, get some water to put out the campfire.
Well, we can't rule out the chance that he simply forgot.
You won't believe who I ran into at the library yesterday.
Oh no, it looks like we've completely run out of milk.
Slow down. You almost ran over that poor squirrel.
Will you see her off on her big trip?
Wow, we need to set off at 5 a.m. to avoid the traffic.
After traveling the world, when will you decide to settle down?
Stop trying to show off your new phone to everyone.
Oh, finally you showed up.
I wish he wouldn't always brag about his new car.
Whoa, could you please slow down? This is a school zone.
Does anyone know what the letters NASA stand for?
Please, stand up for the national anthem.
Please, if you want to succeed, you must stick to the schedule.
Wow, you really take after your mother, don't you?
Look out the window. The plane is about to take off. Could you please take out the trash? It smells awful. Why would you throw away a perfectly good pair of shoes?
That's a lovely jacket. Why don't you go and try it on?
Watch out. That bike is coming straight at you. I cannot put up with this terrible noise.
It was a very useful practice in terms of shadowing and learning phrasal verbs.
Yes, Eric. Phrasal verbs are very important. That's why we'll explain 10 words instead of 5 for this video, but the explanations are a bit shorter, so that our followers can learn more.
Okay, good idea, Lisa. We'll start with deal with and finish rule out. We have a total of 10 phrasal verbs to explain today.
Let's start right away then.
The first phrasal verb is deal with. Deal with means to handle a problem or situation. If something happens and you need to fix it or manage it, you deal with it.
So like, when something goes wrong, I have to deal with it?
Exactly. For example, I had to deal with a lot of emails this morning. That means I had to answer or organize them.
Oh, I know that feeling. I deal with noisy neighbors every weekend.
That's a great example. Another one, she deals with customer complaints at her job. This means it's her responsibility to manage unhappy customers.
So it's usually something difficult or annoying?
Yes, but not always. Sometimes it's just something you need to manage, like parents deal with a lot of responsibilities.
Can we use it before a verb?
Not usually. Deal with is followed by a noun or noun phrase, like deal with stress or deal with problems. You wouldn't say deal with working late. That's not natural.
Got it. Okay, well, let's move on to our next verb.
The next verb is put up with. Put up with means to accept something that you don't like. It's when something is annoying or uncomfortable, but you don't complain. You just deal with it.
Oh, like when my little brother plays loud music and I just try to ignore it?
Exactly. You put up with the noise. For example, I don't like the cold, but I put up with it in winter.
That makes sense. How about, she puts up with her boss's bad mood every day?
Perfect. That means she doesn't enjoy it, but she doesn't say anything. She accepts it.
Can we use a verb after it?
Not directly. If you want to use a verb, you need to use ing verb. Like, I can't put up with waiting so long.
Got it. Put up with waiting, not put up with wait. Okay, shall we move on to the next word?
Let's do that. The next word is carry out. Carry out means to do or complete something, usually a task, plan, or instruction.
So it's like doing something that was planned?
Exactly. For example, the scientist carried out an experiment. That means they did the experiment.
Or, the police are carrying out an investigation. That means they're doing the investigation.
Perfect. It's often used in more serious or formal situations, but not always. You could also say, I carried out my teacher's instructions. That just means you did what your teacher told you to do.
So we always need a noun after carry out?
Yes, usually. Like carry out repairs, carry out research, or carry out a promise.
Got it. Not carry out cooking.
Exactly, Lisa.
Okay, well, let's move on to our next word.
The next verb is end up. End up means to finally be in a place, situation, or condition, especially when you didn't plan it. For example, We got lost and ended up in a small village. That means you didn't plan to go there, but that's where you arrived.
I see. So, I studied medicine, but I ended up working in marketing.
Yes, that's a great example. It shows that something unexpected happened over time.
Can we use a verb after end up?
Yes, but the verb must have ing at the end. Like, he ended up spending all his money, or she ended up missing the train.
So, end up plus verb ing. Like, we planned to walk, but we ended up taking a taxi.
Perfect. Life doesn't always go as planned.
Absolutely. Okay, let's move on to our next verb.
The next phrasal verb is cut down on. Cut down on means to use or do less of something. It's often about things we want to reduce, like sugar, spending, or screen time.
Like, when someone says, I'm trying to cut down on junk food.
That means they want to eat less junk food. Here's another one. He's cutting down on coffee because he can't sleep at night.
I need to cut down on my phone use before bed.
That's a perfect sentence. You can cut down on anything you feel is too much, like cut down on spending or cut down on watching TV. Always cut down on, plus noun, or verb ing.
Okay, got it. Now, let's move on to our next verb.
The next verb is go over. Go over means to review or check something carefully.
So if I go over my notes before a test, am I reviewing them?
Exactly. You're reading them again to remember or understand better. Here are some more examples. Let's go over the plan one more time. The teacher went over the homework in class. He went over the report last night.
So we use it when we check something again?
Yes, it's very common before meetings, tests, or important work.
Can I say, we went over the rules before the game?
Perfect sentence. You're using it exactly right.
Okay, well, shall we move on to the next verb?
Let's do that. The next verb is take after. Take after means to look like or act like someone in your family, usually a parent.
Oh, so if I look like my mom, I can say I take after my mom?
Exactly. You can also use it for personality. For example, he takes after his father. He's very quiet.
So it's not just about appearance. It can be about behavior too?
Yes, both. Here's another example. She takes after her grandmother. They both love gardening.
That's so nice. And the grammar?
It's always followed by a person. For example, do you take after your mother or your father?
Okay, let's move on to our next verb.
The next verb is stick to. Stick to means to keep doing something and not change it. It often talks about rules, plans, or habits.
Oh, like, I want to stick to my diet?
Exactly. That means you want to follow your diet and not stop or change it. Here are more examples. Let's stick to the plan. He finds it hard to stick to a schedule.
So it means to follow something and not give up?
Yes. Also, after stick to, we often use a noun or a verb with ing, like I'll stick to studying in the mornings. They stick to eating healthy food.
Got it. I try to stick to reading 20 minutes every day.
Perfect.
Okay, let's move on to our next verb.
The next phrasal verb is carry on. Carry on means to continue doing something. It's very common in everyday English.
So if I'm studying and someone interrupts me, I can say, I want to carry on studying.
Exactly. That's perfect. Another example. They carried on talking even after the teacher arrived.
Oh, I see. And we say carry on plus a verb with ing, right?
Yes, that's important. Like carry on working, carry on walking, carry on learning.
Got it. Okay, we've reached the last verb. What is the last phrasal verb, Eric?
The last phrasal verb is rule out. Rule out means to say something is not possible or not going to happen. We rule something out when we decide to remove it as an option.
Oh, so like, we can rule out going to the beach. It's raining.
Exactly. That means going to the beach is not an option anymore. Here are more examples. The doctor ruled out a serious illness. I'm not ruling out moving abroad one day.
So we can rule out ideas, options, or even plans.
Yes. For example, she ruled out the blue dress and chose the red one.
Got it. Okay. Well, I think it was a very useful and informative podcast, Eric.
I agree, Lisa. I hope our followers will like it.
I hope so. Okay, well, that's it for today's episode of Simply Explained English. We hope you found the words helpful and the explanations easy to understand.
Thanks for listening. Keep studying your English.
And stay tuned. Bye for now.